Avo. In the previous lives, we pruned the Flavor Queen, the Flavor Supreme, and then the 2-in-1. The 2-in-1 was the Flavor Delight Apium, buried and planted in the same hole as the Emerald Drop Plua. And today we have the summer pruning of the Dapple Dandy. Take you guys in a little bit closer. So we're gonna go through this pruning. I normally like to do some homework and see where exactly I'm gonna prune, but today I'm gonna walk you through like my whole process. So hopefully it helps you guys out. All right. So one thing I did do, I tied this branch down to. You can see down there, I tied it down to its gopher cage. 1 limb and 2 limbs. That one's also tied down. And these other 2 that went kind of crazy are tucked under this rose bush. 2 limbs are tucked under the limb of this rose bush here. So it's like propping them down. All right, let's go. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. All right, so starting off with this one, it's a secondary branch, this being the primary branch off of the main trunk. So off with this one. This one, also a secondary branch from this primary branch off of the trunk. So off with that one. All right. So first we're cleaning up secondary branches. Let me take a look. All right, there's more secondary branches right here. I gotta clean this up, it's just too. So yeah, this is a secondary branch. It's going down. This one right here is gonna cover growing in this direction. So this one's almost parallel. So, but I really don't need it. Secondary branch. This one's kind of like tucked under this one. And so I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna clean it up. Take it off. All right. See where I'm at. This branch right here is under this one. And so I'm gonna go with the top one. It has more vigor. Oh, there's another second branch under here. Yeah, let's clean it up. I'm only trying to keep like 4 or 5, but I sometimes leave one extra, like a spare branch. All right. These 2 right here, they were like twin buds. I usually let them do its thing and see which one's gonna dominate. Try to keep that one. So this one is way smaller than this longer one. So I'm gonna keep the stronger one. And there's a third little one down here, which I'm also gonna top. All right. And now I have these two. This one and this one pointing towards the fence. I normally keep the dominant ones, but around this ring there's already like way too many limbs. So I don't know, I might want to give it some spacing you want some spacing in between your limbs. So I normally would keep the dominant one, like I say, but in this case, because I want to create some spacing between my branches, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one. I don't mind that it's the stronger one. This might end up going either, because I really don't want anything growing towards the fence. But for now, we're just going to keep one. All right, so let's see where we're at. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one, this little one. It's kind of aiming in that direction. But I already have a lot of limbs over here going this way, so I think I'm just gonna cut it. I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah, so I left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might cut these 2 at the end of the summer. I just may need to take a look at it. So I left 7 primary limbs off of the main trunk. And so now we're gonna trim those. I usually get under it and see which one is under, like swoops under, and is pointing in the direction that this limb is going, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to continue to grow in the same direction it was growing. So check it out. This one is like off to the right, this one off to the left, off to the right. So it's going to be between this bud right here or this one. But I like to keep my trees compact, so I'm going to go with the yeah, so it's going to be between this one or this one, and I'm going to keep my trees compact. I'm going to go cut more. This is what came off. So look at that. I cut back well over 50%. And now we go to this one right here. And it's that bud right there. That bud right there that I want to keep pointing in that direction. So all right. And I don't know, that one I would normally pinch, but because it's like a smaller branch than the thickness of these right here, these other ones that I decided to keep, I'm hoping it gains some vigor. And pruning these back, I'm hoping it gains some vigor, takes off a little bit, and I'll maybe come back to it like halfway through summer or at the end of summer. So I'm gonna leave that. and leave this. So hopefully they get a little bit thicker. The ones that are tucked under this bush, I'm gonna tie them down and prune them at some point. But for now, I just wanted to hop on the live and prune the Dapple Dandy before I ran out of sunlight. All right, let me pan out and show you guys. So like I said, these two are pending. They're tucked under the rose bush, but I need to prune them at some point. But these ones that I was able to tie off, 1 and 2, I left them on the bud, pointing towards the same direction that the original limb was growing. So we just want to continue for them to grow. But you want to pick the bud that's on the underside, because you want it to like swoop. You want it to like swoop under. So, oh yeah, and this one, hopefully it gains some vigor too. So yeah, these three are, hopefully they gain some vigor. And then this one I'm going to come back at a later point. And then up there, some Zutanos. What is that? The Misiluki. Down there, the Dwarf Brazilian. The Fia 03 Sweetheart. Orange Essence Mango Tree. Ice Cream Banana. So yo, that was pretty much it. Thank you for tuning in. That one viewer. Have a good one. Happy 4th of July. Thank you.